I saved over $10,000 on my NFL rookie dinner. You guys have seen all the viral moments of NFL rookie dinners, $20,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 checks. And obviously we all know it's a gratuitous use of money. It is silly considering how many players go broke and everything else, so I do not condone it. But let me tell you how I got over on the vets, boy. I had only heard about the rookie dinners when I came in the league in 2003 when I got drafted by the Jaguars. And I'm sitting here as the season goes on, they're prepping you. You got a rookie dinner coming up. You got a rookie dinner coming up. And I'm trying to figure out how much this is going to cost. So Byron Leftwich, our first round pick that year, he took the entire offense out. I don't know how much his bill was, but I know it was a big ticket. And you know what? I didn't ask questions because I was not paying the bill. So when it came to my turn, us tight ends, led by Kyle Brady, our vet in the room, he decided that we were going to do it with the offensive linemen as well. So that gave us two rookies, me and my boy Vince Maye. Rest in peace, Vince. Love you, brother. So now there's two of us to split the rookie dinner, but he's got like 10 linemen and I got 4 tight ends. But we're splitting the bill because we all decided to do it together. So I went to the rookie from the previous year, Mike Pearson, who was the second round draft pick for the Jaguars the previous year. I asked him, brother, how much was this bill? He said his was over $15,000. I'm like, yeah, no, buddy, that ain't happening. We ended up doing it not like Byron Leftwich did it, where he took out the entire offense. No idea how much that bill was. I know it had to be a lot. But when it came time for me to do it, Kyle Brady and the linemen, they decided they wanted to do it together. So it was tight ends and it was the offensive lineman, and I think Fred Taylor and a couple of maybe the running backs too. So that led us to about 20 people. You're probably wondering, how does a bill get so high? It is the liquor. Because there's only so many $200-$300 steaks that you can order and eat without just absolutely being gluttonous or wasteful. They order bottles of Louis XIII. They're ordering 10-year-old bottles of Opus One and Camus and whatever else other wines that you're into. They're ordering shots of Macallan, the most expensive ones, the most expensive whiskeys and everything in between. That's how they get the bill super high. The vets, they chose Ruth's Chris for dinner. They could have chosen any other steakhouse or any other place in Jacksonville, but they chose Ruth's Chris. They got a private room, everything else. So I call, make the reservation, everything in between. So let's say that dinner was supposed to start at 6 o'clock. I got right on them boys. I got there at 4:30. And when I got there, talked to the manager, hey, what's up? He's like, yo, aren't you super early for dinner? I was like, yes, sir, because I came to come see you. And I handed the manager $500 in cash. And I told him, hey, man, can you keep this bill down? Because they're going to be trying to order all sorts of bottles of wine, all sorts of Louis XIII. And he said, listen, you've come to the right place. Say less. Just make sure that you take care of the servers. I said, brother, that's no problem, fam. So we go to dinner. Everybody's having a great time. And there was a couple players who were a little bit frustrated. They were like, wait, what? After they were talking to the waitresses. So the manager comes in and talks to them. And they're like, what the hell's going on? And I'm sitting there. I have no idea if he's keeping the bill down, how this is working, because I'm seeing bottles of wine come out, everything. And I'm like, oh my God, how's this going to work out? I'm nervous. And I was so nervous that I was like, let me at least celebrate this moment. So there was a bottle of Opus One on the table, 2001 bottle, which I still have to this day, which I'm going to crack open when we hit 1 million subs here on the Unafraid Show. Put that underneath the table, was like, listen, I'm keeping that joint for later, because they were just being wasteful. So when the bill came out, I see it, bill is $4,300. I'm feeling good about myself. 20 people for $4,300. It was an absolute win, fam. An absolute win. And I also had the luxury of having the guy that was drafted with me, my brother, Vince Maye. Rest in peace, Vince. Love you. Love your family, brother. I was like, hey, yo, Vince, yo. And he was like, brother, how much I need to give you, brother? So I told him, And I said, no. Listen, well, I'll take care of it. We'll sort this out tomorrow because I don't want this word getting out because the players were asking, yo, how much is the bill? How much is the bill? And I was straight up. I was like, listen, no, are you paying for the bill? Because if you're not paying for the bill, you're not looking at the bill. So here's what the manager did to keep the bill down. When the players were trying to order the shots of Louis, the super expensive bottles of wine, he told me, he said, oh man, our liquor shipment doesn't come in until tomorrow. We don't have these things. So he had actually removed them from the bar, like the expensive whiskeys and scotches, had removed them from the bar. That way you couldn't even be seen. And then when I saw that $4,300 bill, I was like, yes, left $1,000 tip and everybody was happy. I saved so much money because remember, Pearson's bill was $15,000 and that was just for the lineman. Mine, $4,300 and we had like 10 more people. Love it, bro. Absolute win. Got over on them vets. So any vets that are wondering how much it was, now you know, suckers.